Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. It's already the end of March and a lot has gone on with Detroit Lions. One thing I forgot to mention last month, Matthew Stafford made the MVP of the Pro Bowl. I know it's not a big deal, it's Pro Bowl, it's like fluff football, but 316 yards, 2 TDs. He did have an interception by J.J. Watt, just in case you didn't see it. It's a good time to check it out. He had some great highlights there. Golden Tate did too as well, so check that out. Also last month I said, we need to get rid of Dan Orlovsky. We got rid of our center, Reggie Bush, our special teams coordinator. All three are gone, and the last one was Dan Orlovsky. He signed up for another year. Experienced backup quarterback. So Matthew Stafford doesn't get hurt. The big talk, Sue went to Miami. Of course, it's all over the news. Who didn't know that? $114 million contract. Detroit was willing to offer him $102 million. That's just way too much. I mean, a lot of people, there's this one webpage that keeps bashing the Lions for not keeping Sue. I'm like, $114 million. I mean, defensive tackles in general aren't playmakers. Yeah, they stuff the run, they do get a sack here and there, but they're just not enough to win a team. And because Miami's paying $114 million, the next couple of years they're just going to be hurting for money unless they restructure that contract next year. And even then, later down the line, like 2019, 2020, they'll be hurting again. So either way, they're going to be hurting for that big money. I mean, that's like quarterback money. I mean, seriously, is he worth quarterback money? No defensive tackle is worth it. I mean, I thought J.J. Watt got overpaid, but he's a good player. I mean, he can make plays. I've seen him score touchdowns, interceptions. He's a game changer. But someone at the defensive tackle is just not that big of a game changer. It's just my opinion. It's like overpaying a punter. Who would do that? I mean, is a punter a game changer? No. So I mean, yeah, he can make great punts and he can shank punts, but is he worth $100 million? No, I don't think so. So I'd rather pay someone else, and then plus losing the first round of Sue and Farley, we should get some compensation draft picks next year. So that'll help us out in the long run. And having this additional money, we can pay some great guys. We got Haloti Ngata from Baltimore for a replacement. So he's a great veteran. He's like 4 years older than Sue. He's a different style player, but is still an all-star player. See, who else did we get? We got, we had to give up 4th and 5th round picks for Haloti Ngata, but well worth it for this year. So we should be greatly staffed. I'll talk about the draft at the end here. I'm trying to rush in 20 minutes, trying to get as much as I can in. Also, Lions add depth for another defensive tackle, Terram Walker. Why Walker looks so good? He's from the Saints. He's an alternate defensive tackle. Was because New England was bidding for him. They had the eye on him. They made him a great offer, and Detroit's like, well, New England wants him. He must be very good. So Detroit stepped in and took him and outbid him. So it was a good deal. He has some talent. I personally haven't seen it yet. Maybe a big Saints fan has, but like I said, he's alternating defensive tackle for the Saints. So he's good there. People we got let go. Jed Collins, he went to the Cowboys. Nick Fairley, he went to Saints. Reggie Bush got to 49ers. Good for him. We'll see how them go. Rasheem Mathis signs a 2-year deal, so we keep him. He's probably one of our best cornerbacks. Him and Slay. So one thing we're going to need is good cornerbacks and free safeties. Calvin Johnson just got engaged to be married. to his wife Kelly Hall. Same time, well, not same time, but Matthew Stafford got also engaged to his fiance. So, talk about the draft a little bit. One thing we're gonna need, these drafts coming here later in April. At the end of the month, and I'll come back after the draft on my next video and talk about the selections we made. But if I had to predict, obviously I know the Lions real well. They will probably predict the best available player, whether it's a wide receiver, tight end. Last year we did best available and we took Ebron. And I was like, tight end, why would you tight end for? We had like 4 of them, so we got another tight end because he's the best available player. We'll probably do the same thing on our first pick. Hoping that it's like a running back, defensive tackle, offensive lineman, which will help us both. We'll probably go first available player, and hopefully what we need most, I know we talked to Todd Gurley from Georgia. We're hoping to get him at running back. He's a kind of up the middle kind of guy, but unlike Joique Bell, you know, he can see the hole. So if he goes up the middle, sees a hole over here, he'll dart over here, where Joique Bell just keeps on running. He'll force himself a hole. Next, we'll probably need defensive tackle and offensive lineman, obviously. Those will come later in the picks. Like I said, we lost our 4th and 5th round, so we'll get those later. So, and we can get those later. So, and there's a lot of defensive tackles out there in the draft this year. That's it for me. One more thing, I got YouTube always pays off. You know, just ask Justin Bieber. You know, I did get picked up by a network, Sports Plus Chicago, right now, so you can check them out. You can Google them. They got their own webpage. If you're in the Chicago area, you'll see my graphic artist, producer stuff, and just one step closer to making it to the big time. So I'll probably stay there with them for a while, and and this little guy had to be in this video, so you can't see him. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next month. Peace.